those who are watching right now, okay, I want to talk to them, and I really want to talk to them on their deep core. I know your life looks beautiful. I know you have a great partner, beautiful kids, and there is no problems, and there should never be. But just imagine, okay, just paint a picture that you walk into your office tomorrow and you've been asked to go home. You've been fired, you've been laid off, you've been made redundant from your job where you put 100% from so many years. Okay. And now you are looking for another job opportunity. And you have recently moved into your new house, your first house, which you have just bought. And imagine just 2 months ago you had a first child came into your life. So you as a parent, husband and wife are looking for the adventure. you know but now you don't have a job, and you are the only financial supporter to your family, and now you are looking for another job, and while looking for another job you made into an accident. Okay. And because of that accident, you had a very bad spinal injury, and you had to go through the spinal surgery. And because of that, doctors told you that you will never walk again. You only have a 5% chance that you will walk. The reason I'm asking you to picture all this is because this was me. This was me. 2015, on the 11th of October, I was made redundant from my job where I put 10 years of sweat, and I did everything what I was being asked. But what I got in return was a redundancy.
Imagine they've been promoted
Okay.
half your life.
And you won't believe, next day on the 12th of October, I was on my way for another job interview at my friend's office, and I made into an accident next day. And just 8 months ago, that accident, I bought this first house in Australia as a migrant, and I put all my savings towards the house. So I didn't have saving in my bank account when I lost my job and I was in the hospital on the 12th of October. Not only that, 2 months ago, in August 2015, we had our first child. She was only 2 months old, my baby girl, when I was sitting in that hospital, and doctors were telling me that, Jackie, before we take you to the spinal surgery, we want to let you know that you only have 5% chance, my brother, that you will walk again ever in your life. I don't want anyone of you 468 people watching me right now go through this. And that day when I was being told that I will never walk again, my life was falling in pieces, just like 9/11 World Trade Center was falling in front of you on the television. And that day I realized that job security is an illusion. It's an illusion. We think that job will secure our future, not only ours, our kids' future, you know, but that's wrong. That's all BS. I was on the wheelchair for 3 years of my life when I found this incredible community, just like you did, through Facebook, through Google. I don't know where you have watched this opportunity and how you have come across this, but I came across this through Facebook, and I am here. 3.5 years I was sitting on the wheelchair, and when I finally found this community and I started believing in myself, I started taking control of my life, because I didn't wanted to regret all my life sitting on that wheelchair, because I wanted to live my life by design, not by default. We as a human are the creators, not the managers. You need to understand that. Everything around you, except nature, is created by us, humans. So if we can create such wonderful things, why the hell we can't create our own life as we want? Is that difficult? No, it's not. Because when I started believing in myself, when I started focusing on myself instead of focusing on others' judgment and validations, I took a step out of that wheelchair after 3.5 years in front of the same doctor who told me that I will never walk. And here's the testimony. I've been featured in Forbes, London Daily Post, Thrive Global. Not only that, because of my journey and because of this community I'm a part of, I got an opportunity to share the space with Elon Musk, Jim Carrey, Jordan Belfort. And you know why it was possible? Because I chose myself to surround with these beautiful people you see on your screen right now. The only thing stops you from going to the next level is you, my friend, nobody else. We always blame others. We always blame things don't work in our life. But have you given a thought why it's not working? Because we all have a choice, isn't it? We have a choice to breathe. We have a choice to eat good food. We have a choice to put good thoughts. We have a choice to make right decisions. And when I started making right choice, the things started coming towards me. Because let me tell you before I end this, the universe doesn't speak English. The universe doesn't speak English, but it does speak energy. And this energy we have created in this community of 100,000 people can transform your life. Trust me. But it can only start when you, my friend, can believe in yourself. I'm financially free. I'm mentally free, physically free, emotionally free, and I have a great relationship as well, which was going down in the rabbit hole because of all the stress and the drama I was going through in my life. And if I talk about numbers, which I don't like to, but some people, always ask me, Jackie, we got inspired. What about the money? How much money you make? Let me tell you, my friend, when I was sitting on that wheelchair, I had no job. My mom was paying for my mortgage because I had a new mortgage. I just told you I had a new house. So my mortgage was 2,200 Australian dollars. So my mom was paying for my mortgage from India. And she doesn't work. She was borrowing money from others to support me so I can have a roof on my head. And when I started working and when I started this online business, I was already under 70,000 Australian dollars debt. I have not only paid that in last 3 years, slowly and steadily, but I have also paid $50,000 on top of that to bring my mom to Australia, you know. And now she is with me. Now she is with me. She's right here. She's listening to me, you know. And that's the best gift in my life than walking back again out of that wheelchair.